Hello everyone, this is the Gadget Man with Discovering in Color, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to talk about some Solo Stove products. What I want to do here specifically was I just got this new Solo Stove Mesa, and what I want to do is I want to kind of show you how it stacks up against two other different Solo Stoves. The first one I have here is the Solo Stove Lite. This is the smallest stove that is offered by Solo Stove. This is the Solo Stove Mesa, the brand new stove that this came out with. And this is the Solo Stove Campfire right here. Now, Solo Stove does have a middle camping stove that fits in the middle, that goes right in the center here, and it's called the Solo Stove Titan. I don't have one of those. However, Solo Stove, if you're watching and you'd like to send me one, I'd be more than happy to compare all four of those together. All right, let's kind of go over what we've got here very briefly, and then we'll kind of go over some of the differences that you can see and that I can see. And then we're going to take these outside today and we're going to light these up with some wood pellets, and we're going to see how each of them burn. Now, to be fair, when I do that, I'm going to use the same amount of wood pellets in all three of these stoves, just because I want to see how the same amount of pellets burn in different stoves. Let's talk about the first one here. This is the Solo Stove Lite. As you can see, it's much smaller than the other two right here. It comes with a little stand right here, and this stand is actually used to put a pot on or something like that. And then on the inside, it's just basically got a grate. Now, what I've got in here, this is the normal grate that comes in here. But what I did was on Amazon, I actually purchased a little pellet stove adapter that fits inside of here. And now you can actually put wood pellets in here and burn it with your Solo Stove. The ring that's on here right now, I noticed after I got my Mesa, it's basically the same ring that fits on top, but they added this little pot holder thing right here so that you can actually put a top and cook on top of it. This is the new one here. This is the Solo Stove Mesa that just came out, and it's pretty much almost identical to the smaller one. It's just a bigger version of it here, but it does come with its own pellet adapter right here. And as you can see on the inside, it looks pretty much the same as what you're getting here with the Solo Stove Lite. And the holes down here are just a little bit different. It also comes with a stand so that when you place it up on its stand, it's a little more decorative. And this one is not really meant for cooking, because if you see the ring that comes on the top, there is no stand that's on top of it there. So this fits on top, and then you light it, and then it's more for ambiance, that type of thing, cook s'mores over, but it's not really meant to be used as a cooking tool. The third one we have right here is your Solo Stove Campfire. Now this one here, this is probably your biggest portable stove, if you want to call it portable. This is the biggest one you're going to have right here. Works exactly the same as the others, and it's got its ring on the top here, which is meant for holding a rather large pot if you wanted to put it on there. On the inside, it pretty much looks exactly the same as the other two stoves with the grating on there. However, I was able to get, and I haven't used it yet, today will be the first time, on Amazon I found this Solo Stove adapter, I found a Solo Stove pellet adapter, and that can be used. You place it inside, and now you can put wood pellets in here, and it should pretty much work the same as these other ones right here do. Now, unfortunately, when I checked a little while ago, those adapters that I bought for the Campfire and the Lite are no longer available on Amazon, and I don't know when they're going to come back. If you look, they may be back, but as of December of 2022, I did not see the adapters available on the website anymore. So perhaps somebody else will come out with one, or perhaps you can MacGyver one up and make it happen. Okay, so with that said, what we're going to do is we're going to take these out, and you can join me outside, and we're going to fill these with wood pellets, and we're going to use the Solo Stove fire starters in each one of these right here to get these going, and we'll just kind of see how they look and see if using wood pellets is appropriate, or maybe just the Mesa, because of its size and the way it is the best just for wood pellets. But let's go outside and let's find out. Okay, here we are. We have all three of the stoves burning here. We've got the Solo Stove Lite, we've got the Solo Stove Mesa, and we've got the Solo Stove Campfire. All of them are burning. They're nice and warm, I've got to admit. They use the same amount of wood type and amount of wood pellets in all of these stoves right here. And I lit them a couple of minutes ago, probably about 5 minutes ago, just to kind of let them get burning and doing all that. So here's what we have. This is the Solo Stove Lite. It's a smaller flame, but you know, I think one of the issues with this one, the Solo Stove Lite right now, is that using the same amount of pellets as the others really filled this one up. So I think this one's going to take a little bit longer to get going. Your Solo Stove Mesa, I must admit, the flame looks really nice compared to the other two beside them here. So I think for what the Mesa is designed for, as far as being more of a decorative type stove, it definitely seems to present itself as that. The Solo Stove Campfire right here, now it's cooking pretty good. It's definitely cooking with gas. As you can see, it's a much bigger flame. The colors are different, so I'm not sure. It must be the design or maybe the way the air flows, but as you can see, this is a much brighter yellow than what you're getting on these two stoves right here. I'm not quite sure what it is, but they're all burning very well. I like them. I must admit, these are, I'm kind of impressed. I didn't expect, especially to see the difference in color in the Mesa as what I'm seeing in the Lite and the Campfire. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You have it right there. All three of them burning. They burn rather well. I'm going to sit out here and enjoy some of this heat that's coming off of these because it's pretty daggone good. I must admit, yeah, it's cooking. It's cooking very well. All right, the Gadget Man with Discovering Color. Thank you very much for watching, and there you have it. This is 20 minutes after I ended the video. I just wanted to add this as a little sub-chapter. The Solo Stove Mesa is still burning with the same amount of pellets that were inside the Lite and that were in the Campfire. So as you can see, the Campfire, it's pretty much done, but the Mesa is still burning. How about that?